Bom dia, and welcome to Growth Stage. When we talk about growth, most of us immediately associate that with the biological sense of growth, where we grow at a continuous and constant and somewhat predictable rate. We grow bigger and we grow taller, and we grow bigger and we grow taller, and never the other way around. However, this is not the case for companies or startups. This is a growth curve. This is also a growth curve. What about this? The entrepreneurs here in the room will sympathize with it. This is an extremely hard to cross growth curve, requiring so much resilience and conviction and persistence to make it through. And today, here at this stage, we'll be hearing from different founders and CEOs about the ups and downs and success stories about their own growth journey. But before that, let me tell you the story of a girl. Once upon a time, this girl and her co-founder decided to create a board game, like Monopoly, o Banco Imobiliário, but for the innovation ecosystem. And they start to brainstorm. Usually this goes like in a garage in Silicon Valley, right? Well, this is a more original story. It starts at a kitchen in Florianópolis, now also known as the Silicon Island of Brazil. And believe me, a lot more beautiful and tropical as well. They start brainstorming and having coffee, a lot of coffee. And once they have some ideas and put it together and it makes sense, we create our first MVP, hand-painted in paper. And as usual, we start testing that and playing with family and friends and fools until we think we have somewhat a playable version. And we produce our next MVP, or let's say the beta version. But we wanted to start with a bang. So let's have our inaugural session, and this is the picture you see at Google Campus. Black and white and hand-cut at the printer of our local university. But anyway, bingo. People love it. And we play it again and again, and people love it, and we're so excited. We're like, we have to make boxes and boxes of this. But we had validated the solution, but we had not yet validated the market. Can we commit to making a production batch without having a significant contract at hand? This girl is also a bit of a perfectionist, and she was reluctant to start showcasing and trying to sell this black and white version while we already had this cool design ready to roll. But we played by the rules. Or better, we played by the playbook. And we said, okay, let's go and try to sell this. And we start doing proof of concepts and commercial demos with the black and white version. Until we signed Accenture. So we said, cool, let's go and produce that now. And for 2 years, we couldn't make them fast enough. This was still the face-to-face days, so we had to physically go to the clients, every customer, to do the onboarding and the certifications. But it was great. And then, boom, COVID. For 10 months, 0 revenue. And our beautiful growth curve takes its first plunge. We couldn't deliver. All our contracts are being canceled. All of these boxes cannot be shipped. What can we do? We can take it online. And our product co-founder starts taking every file of the printing for every card and putting it in Trello. The same Trello that we use to manage logistics. We have a collaborative board, right? And now, together with the newly popular Zoom breakout rooms, people can collaborate. It's like a virtual table. So, let's MVP this again. And in 2021, the world desperately needed some fun team stuff to bring together these teams that are now, for the first time, most of them, working virtually and in hybrid and need to adopt innovation as fast as they can and embed that into their culture. So let's produce this as quickly as possible. And 3 months down the road, we start selling our proprietary platform. We are now SaaS, just like the big boys. And a few months more down the road, we have clients in 6 countries. Germany, in particular, is looking quite promising, with clients like Siemens and Adidas and Salesforce. Well, if we can sell in euros, why would we sell in reais, right? And we hire a salesperson in Germany. Things are going great. And then, boom, war in Ukraine. Our European pipeline freezes as fast as the Germans are now afraid that they will freeze over winter with the closing of the gas pipelines from Russia. Germany is experiencing its highest inflation since World War II. And our beautiful growth curve and pipeline freezes. As Jon Snow, you guys know Jon Snow? As Jon Snow used to say long time ago, winter is coming. And our growth curve takes another plunge. But we like stories of girls with happy endings, right? We couldn't just end there. So last year, we produced 2 new simulations and became a multi-game platform. And our growth curve starts going up and up again. So, moral of the story, there is no happy forever after in the tech world. We just need to be diligently prepared and looking for the next boom. I'm Fabiele Nunes, ladies and gentlemen, and obviously the girl in the story, CEO and co-founder of Mundi Game Experiences. Today, we create realistic and unforgettable business simulations in the area of innovation, entrepreneurship, and ESG. With clients in over 6 countries, we have 110 corporate clients with our simulations in 3 languages. And it's a pleasure to be here with you today, telling you a little bit of this story. I could, of course, happily talk forever after about our games and about our NPS above 90. But nonetheless, I will not do that. You can try that for yourself by pointing the camera on the QR code. You can have access to our free simulations on our site. And I hope you have fun as well. Are you guys ready to play? Thank you very much. And now I'm also thrilled to stay here and be your host here at the Growth Stage today. The stage will bring together startups from a range of industries that are experiencing explosive growth. Over the next few sessions, these founders and CEOs are here to share their advice and experiences that they gathered, as we said, through the ups and downs and successes of their own journey. Here in the morning, this stage will showcase seed and smaller growth companies, and in the afternoon session, we'll focus on larger companies who are a little bit further into their growth journey. And please help me welcome to the stage our first guest of today. We'll hear from Paulo Silva. It's not about leads, it's about people. Kicking things off, Paulo Silva, the CEO of Frank.